For my 351 final project, I built a 2-axis camera mount that is controlled with an accelerometer. It also has the capabilities to focus and take pictures with the camera. So we'll start out by looking at the gimbal itself. So the gimbal is made up of 2 stepper motors, one for the X and one for the Y, and they use belt drives to get more torque, and then a servo up top that touches the shutter button on the camera, and we have a USB coming out of the camera heading into the laptop for live video. One thing to note is that I have made no permanent modifications to the camera, so if someone had a different type of camera, they could just drop it in the frame and position the servo correctly, and it would work with their camera. So to look at our electronics, we have our MPU 6050 3-axis accelerometer and gyro on our kind of controller board. We have a button for the focus and a button for the shutter. And then back here we have our Arduino controlling everything, and then on the left we have 2 A4988 stepper drivers off a 3D printer. The front is for the X-axis and is in this 1/16 micro stepping to give us a very smooth rotation on the X, and the rear is for the Y and has 1/2 micro stepping to give us more torque for the Y. The lens in the front has a tendency to drop the whole gimbal towards the ground. And then all that's connected into the laptop, where we can see our live video feed through USB onto OBS, and then our processing window, which shows a 3D render of the camera, as well as showing pertinent information like when you're focusing, when you actually take a picture by flashing red, and when the shutter is disabled and you need to release the focus button. That's a limitation of my camera. If you hold down the shutter button, you only get 1 photograph, so you need to release everything, and then you can take another picture if you want. We can get ready to take another picture of the same thing, and take the picture. And again, shutter disabled, so if I release the focus button, that goes away. So if I pick the camera up and to the left, we can see that the 3D render will start to move. We can see that the video feed moves. And we have the position of the accelerometer up and to the left, and the camera is pointed up and to the left. So I can swing it back to the center. I can swing it down, over to the right. Again, we have that 3D render moving, we have the camera feed moving, and we have the actual camera itself moving, all in accordance with the accelerometer. My laptop just turned off. Oops. There we go. Yeah. So that has been my 351 final project. Thanks.